Good afternoon, sitting in a Mercedes C250CDI here. Customer complaint is his engine management lights coming on when he's driving. There's two stored current faults in this car. He's had this problem for a while. He's had a couple of garages look at it. Basically, communication with starter alternator is faulty. Communication with glow plug output stage control module is faulty. Apparently two of the garages, I think he said, have looked at it. One changed an alternator and one changed the glow plug control unit. It still hasn't fixed it. So where do we go from here? Well, I'm quickly going to have a look at a wiring diagram. Right, here we go. As I said, we've got a problem. We've got stored and current faults for alternator and the glow plug control module. As I say, somebody's already replaced an alternator and a glow plug control module on this car to no avail. Now, take a look at the wiring diagram here. This is the glow plug control module here, because there's the glow plugs, and this is the alternator, and then this is the engine ECU, and what connects the three together is this blue wire here. It's what's called a LIN bus. Basically a communication wire. Engine ECU, when there's extra load put on the end on the charging system, the engine ECU will then send a signal to the alternators to start charging. So say if somebody puts the lights on, heat rear window, something like that, the communication line will be used to basically activate the smart charge system on the alternator. And again, the communication line will be used between the engine ECU and the glow plug control module to tell it when to switch glow plugs on. So when the engine coolant's cold, or even possibly during a DPF regeneration. So yeah, so the common denominator between the alternator, the glow plug control module, and the engine ECU would seem to be this LIN bus wire here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to identify where this is on the car, and we'll basically test it and we'll check the connections between the three components, because I'm pretty sure that the fault's going to lie in the wire rather than in the components. As I say, somebody's already tried an alternator, somebody's already tried a glow plug control module. Where they're going to end, are they going to fit an engine ECU? And engine ECU could be a possibility, but my money sort of lies with the wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the wire in the harness, and we'll test to see if we've got continuity between these three components. On this plug, which is this one here, it's blue wire. You see it back probed in there, the blue wire. I've identified on the glow plug control module the third one along there, which is the blue wire. So that's the zero continuity. So basically I've got a connection between the engine ECU and the glow plug control module. So that wire from there to there is good, so now I need to check the wire from each one of these components to the alternator. To identify where the alternator is, basically that's the routing of the serpentine belt. You can see that's the generator here. So the alternator is going to be down on the, as I'm looking at the engine bay, on the left hand side of the engine. So you can see it. It looks pretty buried. I think I have to go in from underneath. I have to get this car elevated. Can't even see down there. Going from underneath. Right, here we are underneath this Merc here. See, I've got the plug off the alternator there. So I want to focus in, doesn't it? Plug off the alternator. So I'm just going to. It's a bit of a precarious place. I think you can hear that beeping. That's telling you about continuity. So this fault may not be just as simple as a broken wire. I'm going to have to plug the engine ECU in and scope the LIN bus and see what's going on. Okay, as we can see, I'm back probed into ECU on the pin where the limb bus comes out, and I've got signal there. So take that off there, and we'll go onto there. Again, got a signal. I can nip it down this alternator, so I'm kind of expecting the alternator is going to be the same. So I got this fault. Why indeed. Right, okay. I've got the glow module unplugged, and I've also still got the alternator unplugged. I've got my lane signal there. So the only thing that's plugged into the network is the engine ECU. So I'm going to plug in this glow module and see if it has an effect on the signal. It's plugged in there now. That's still normal. I'll go under and I'll put the alternator in. Plug the alternator on. I'll have a look. That's the plug up there. I need to get my hand out the back here to get this, I think. Awkward. Right. That's that plugged in, back in there now. Now we've got all this plugged back in. So let's see what effect that's on the lane. There's my fault. And the guy told me he had an alternator fitted, and they've took it back off again because it made no difference, but that's proved it. Alternator's short to ground, short the lane to ground, so this vehicle needs an alternator. Thanks for watching.